All right, Chris Jenkins, thank you very much. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Torrington Trailblazer football on a most unusual regular season affair tonight. First of all, it's a Thursday night special for the Blazers. Can't remember in all the years I've been doing games anything that occurred on a Thursday night. And the opponent, even stranger, the Cheyenne Central JV Indians come to town. The Blazers, way back in the heyday of Torrington football, played Cheyenne Central a lot of times, and we'll go through that a little bit on game notes tonight, but have never played the Cheyenne Central JV. And Ryan Caith, my sidekick here tonight. Ryan, this was all created by some crossed wires way back in the springtime, a little mismatch of schedules, which should have been the Mitchell Tigers coming to town tonight for, that would be the fourth in the series there, but it didn't happen. Mitchell was previously scheduled. Blazers were stuck without a game in this one, but hey, kudos to Cheyenne Central for stepping up and sending what looks to be a pretty quality JV squad up here to give the Blazers a fight tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good game either way. As long as you got a football game this week, I think you're good. You know, driving to Wiseman Field today thinking about this game, Grant, a good way for your starters to build some chemistry against a JV squad, but I don't think you want to overlook them, being Cheyenne Central, a big school, and I look at their lineup, there's a lot of sophomores and a lot of juniors on this team, and I think it should be a good matchup, even though it's just the JV.
Absolutely, in a bye week just would have been disastrous for the Blazers this early in the season. That big win over arch rival Wheatland last week, the Drew Kramer coming out party in the third quarter was just a phenomenal. You got to be able to build on that, and that certainly wouldn't have happened without a game tonight. So we appreciate you being with us. You might have to spread the word to others that, yeah, the Blazers are playing tonight. There's no Torrington football game tomorrow night. It is tonight starting at 6 o'clock against the Cheyenne Central JV. Big thanks to our Blazer boosters bringing you coverage by me, Ryan, Mike, whoever, all season long of Torrington football. Make sure you mention that to them when you're in their places of business, that you appreciate hearing and seeing the games, as we are on the KGOS Sports YouTube channel tonight for your viewing pleasure as well. Well, much more to come here on the pregame show from Wiseman Field, as we've just had a little shower, a couple of them actually go over us. It was a hot day here in Torrington, and so that shower kind of quieted the wind down a little bit and cooled things off, so maybe that was necessary, and we're getting ready to go here at Wiseman. Interview with Coach Russell Steinmetz coming up right after this.
Topping pizzas for $7.99 each when you order online or by phone. Just in case there's any confusion, we've even set up a helpful website to confirm if today is a day you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each. Just go to howaboutoday.com to find out if Domino's carryout deal is valid today. Spoiler alert, it is. Carryout only. Ask for this offer. Availability and charges may vary. Size availability varies by crust type. Excludes XL and specialty. Your local store may charge extra for some toppings and sauces.
When you grow corn for a living, you're always looking for the latest advances to help your fields be more profitable. That's why it's time to turn to Channel. When you plant Elite Channel seed products, you also get the services of your very own Channel seedsman. For customized service, expert advice, and elite seed products, your local Channel seedsman is Cole Coxbill. Be sure to ask him about other crop options as well, including soybeans. Call 575-2147.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. I'm Maggie Myers, an Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can be your financial coach. Call 532-3431 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Grant Jones back on the pregame show, a Thursday night special for the Torrington Trailblazers hosting the Cheyenne Central JV tonight. And now joined by head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers. And, Russ, always good to get a win against Wheatland, no matter the sport, and you did that last Friday in your home opener with a 26-6 victory to even you up to 1-1 on the young season. First of all, we'll get the elephant out of the room right off the bat. Your program continues to turn out tremendous talent, even when maybe you don't expect it to show. And did Drew Kramer ever show last week? Did it all in one quarter with 3 touchdowns. Football should never be about individuals, but something has to be said for a performance like that, which single-handedly dismantled the opponent and left no doubt in the outcome. Just a tremendous coming-out party for Drew.
Yeah, absolutely. Drew's been hobbled a little bit with a hand injury he injured during baseball season. He's an incredible athlete, very well-rounded kid, and just really the number one thing, his speed. He is just very fast, very quick, catches on things quickly. We start the third quarter last week, and he granted bobbled the kickoff return with a kick, but it parted ways, and he took it to the house, and then, catches another one through the air and then runs another one in. So, no, just a great sophomore first game for him, really. He played a little bit in the gearing game, just sparingly, but as that hand gets better and better, we're going to use him more.
This has to leave you and your coaches just giddy at the possibilities the rest of the year and how you want to use these kids and your schemes, both offensively and defensively. Hibben, Greiman, Kramer, Stoll, it seems like the list goes on and on with what you could do.
Yeah, absolutely. Very talented kids. Excited for all of them. They're exciting to watch on both sides of the ball. And, you said it earlier, well, it's not just an individual game. It does take a whole team, 10 other players other than whatever player that we list. So, no, just excited for these boys. Success
always starts up front, Russell, and I thought your big boys blew out some huge holes and protected your quarterback well.
Yeah, they did. Ryan wasn't on the ground very much at all, protected him well. They opened up huge holes, I think, in the third quarter. We were just hitting 6, 7, 10-yard gains, so those were huge plays for us and established the line. And then on defense, they, stopped Wheatland's running attack where, they ended up over 100 yards, but they only threw the ball one time, so that's going to happen.
So on to the next task at hand, Russ, and a different one this week on a Thursday night, no less, with the Cheyenne Central JV coming to town to take on your squad. First of all, you ended up having a hole in your schedule this week, and instead of taking a bye, Central stepped up for you to send this squad up here tonight, and I know you're appreciative of that from their group.
Yeah, very appreciative of that. Their coaching staff, down to the players, and the AD allowing us to, work together with them, and very fortunate. We're happy to have them here, and maybe something we can do more in the future.
From a preparation standpoint, this had to be a long, confusing week for you, trying to gain some sort of perspective of who and what you'll face tonight. How do you even go about doing something like that?
Yeah, we got their varsity film from when their varsity team played Campbell County last Friday, and so we kind of have an idea, but there's so many times that your varsity team's doing different things than your other, JV, sophomore, or freshman team. So, they have 4 teams over there in Cheyenne. They have varsity, JV, sophomore, and freshman team. So, they could all be doing something different, but all else, there's 11 guys on O, 11 on D, and let's play.
And I'm sure Central is not coming up here with just a bunch of sophomores trying to run through some plays. They have a lot of kids to choose from, as you say, and I'm sure you'll see some athletes from the Indians, just ones that might not play the full varsity game tomorrow in Laramie. That and the fact, you mentioned the Campbell County game, had a big lead in that ball game, and they end up dropping it for the varsity to fall to 0-2. You'll have an opponent fighting for a victory tonight.
Yeah, they're very hungry. You never know what we're going to get, but I know it's going to be some great football. We're going to see, good big linemen and then some fast skill players. I know that.
What do you think scheme-wise you'll see from the Indians tonight, both offensively and defensively?
I think it's going to be a little bit more spread for their offense. A little bit more 10 personnel, so just one back. I didn't see a tight end listed on there. I mean, I guess there was one tight end listed as a player, but I expect a little bit more spread. And then defensively, either a 30 or a 40. Their varsity runs like a 3-3-5, and so I can see a little bit more of a 40 from these younger guys.
Injury-wise for the Blazers, Russ, about the biggest thing I saw last Friday was a lot of cramping on a warm night at Wiseman Field. I'm sure nutrition and hydration were discussed this week, but anything else that will linger into tonight?
No. Kramer's got another cast off and work on something.
Just peels them off one at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, no. As far as I know, healthy. Hopefully the hydration was hit a little bit better by the players this week, and we'll be on.
Well, it'll be interesting, Russ. Best of luck as always. We look forward to talking with you after the game.
Thank you.
Head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers right back here to the Central JV pregame show coming up after this.
Go Goshen is a nonprofit organization that has been helping economic development in Goshen County since 1987. In Goshen County, small business is big business, which is why Go Goshen's top priority is the retention and expansion of local businesses. Want to learn more? Tune in every Tuesday morning at 8:05 on 98.3 KERM FM for Goshen in the Know. You'll hear the latest from Go Goshen team members on business news and events in the county. Or visit gogoshen.com.
The fall semester is underway in Goshen County, and so are fall sports. Let Heartland Embroidery help you find the right colors to show your school spirit. They carry all kinds of items made specifically for the Doggers, Cyclones, and Trailblazers. Stop in today and see what's new. Don't forget Heartland Embroidery is the largest retailer of Wyoming apparel in the area. It's all at Heartland Embroidery on Main in Torrington.
Drive, play, and live happy this summer with coverage from J.G. Elliott Insurance. I'm Sadie Kay, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your provider, you'll get a variety of options to fit your needs. If a new boat, a motorcycle, or an ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure those too. Plus, you can bundle your home and auto insurance to save even more. Located at 302 West 21st Avenue in Torrington. Stop by or give me a call at 532-2147 for coverage for all your summer needs. J.G. Elliott, a Platte Valley company.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
Shopping for a used vehicle can be a scary proposition. Who can you trust? Laramie Peak Motors in Wheatland is who you can trust. At Laramie Peak Motors, they keep and purchase only the best pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Then they're subject to a full certification inspection before making them available. But that's not all. Their motto is old-fashioned service for modern times. They stand behind everything they sell. Laramie Peak Motors, I-25, exit 80 in Wheatland. Easy to get to from anywhere in southeastern Wyoming. LaramiePeakMotors.com.
Grant Jones, Ryan Keith back live at Wiseman Field, getting all set for the Central JV and your Blazers. Let's take a swing through Week 1 scores in Class 3A across the state. As no conference games, actually one conference game, one conference game. I keep thinking Landers in the West, but no, they're in the East with us. The one conference game was Cody 47, Riverton 24. That was even more of a blowout before the Wolverines got a couple of late touchdowns right there. So Mark Lenhart's squad falls to 1-1 on the season. It was Douglas going across state and taking on the West Jackson and getting a win. The Bearcats win at 33-23. And then it was Lander going on the road and beating Green River 21-14. Interclass matchups last week. Buffalo over 2A Newcastle 42-14. Pinedale over Rollins. That's 2A over 3A 48-12. Powell blanked 2A Worland 17-0. And, of course, Torrington over 2A Wheatland 26-6. So that lined out the WyoPreps.com coaches and media poll this way for 3A. Top 2 spots don't change. Star Valley, the number 1 team in the state. Cody, number 2. Up to 3rd from 5th. Douglas with that big victory out west over Jackson. Riverton falls from 3 to 4. And then Powell falls from 4 to 5. So Star Valley, Cody, Douglas, Riverton, and Powell. Games tonight across the state in class, tomorrow. This is the only one tonight. I guarantee that's not the only time I'm going to do that tonight, but it will be tomorrow, number 2 Cody at number 3 Douglas. What a huge one that is up the road here a ways. That'll be a 6 o'clock start. Lander is at number 5 Powell, another big game as the Panthers try to get things right. And Jackson is at Buffalo. Evanston at number 4 Riverton. That should be a good ball game. Evanston better this year. Rollins at Green River. And number 1 Star Valley will stay with the out-of-state games as they will travel to Sugar Salem, Idaho for a 7 o'clock affair. Locally around here tomorrow night, the Kerm-Seawack game of the week will be number 1 Lingle Fort Laramie at Lusk. That'll be a 6 o'clock start. Wright is at number 5 Southeast, and number 3 Pine Bluffs is at Guernsey Sunrise. Southeast game a 6 o'clock start. Pine and Guernsey a 7 o'clock start. Back with starting lineups. We'll do that right after this 90-second break.
West Community Bank. We know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I used to think that so long as I was careful, I couldn't get injured. But being sidelined with a torn ACL definitely wasn't in my plans this season. My family made an appointment for me with the providers at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Their knowledge and care helped me heal and learn how to prevent future injuries. I found an all-star team for my health care in their orthopedic and sports medicine department, one that will keep me in great shape and suiting up. I discovered that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County.
Here's to our local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent Mike Rafferty knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. So get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin at 307-532-3218 to find a plan that works best for you and your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, the Central JV will receive first, so let's take a swing through their offense. We'll run across their line here first. A sophomore, 6 foot 200, number 55, Dylan Hume. 6 foot 195 pounds and a sophomore, number 56, Ridgen Smith. 5'11", 230 and a sophomore, number 59, Connor Lindsay. 6 foot 225 and a sophomore, number 68, Caden Federer. And 6'1", 195 and a sophomore, number 73, Karsten Scholl. Central will start sophomores across the line tonight. Receiving-wise, 4 wide receivers they'll line out there. They'll go this way. 5'9", 150 and a sophomore, number 15, Jackson Boyd. 6 foot 160 and a sophomore, number 18, Zach Brenchley. 6'1", 200 and a junior. First junior I've announced here. Number 23, Ty Riesdorfer. And also 5'10", 145 and a sophomore, number 40, C.J. Meyer. And the backfield tandem for Central. At the running back spot, 5'9", 150 and a sophomore, number 28, Tyrone Richards. And the Indians quarterback tonight, 6'1", 162 and a sophomore, number 12, Justin Castaneda. With the Blazers being on defense first, I'll send it over to Ryan here for a look at your Blazer defensive starters tonight.
Thank you, Grant. Let's look at the line first. Number 67, Braden Heim, a 6'4 senior, 215 pounds at defensive tackle. Omar Vasquez, number 75, a 6'3 senior, 250 pounds at tackle. Your DNs, Andrew Hafner, a 5'10", 170-pound senior. And on the other end, Holden Hackett, a 6'2 junior. Your linebackers for tonight for the Trailblazers, number 56, Caden Romig, a 5'6 senior, 180 pounds. Jeremiah Hafner, a 6' senior, 200 pounds. And Nunu Brady, a 5'8 senior, 170 pounds. Your cornerbacks, Nathaniel Stoll, a 6', 165-pound senior. Tyler Nikolai, a 5'7", 135-pound senior. Safeties, Landry Griman, a 6' junior, and Mac Hibben, a 6'2 senior. There's your starters for the Trailblazers.
Thank you, Ryan. We'll take a timeout here at Wiseman Field, an extended timeout, while the Torrington High School Marching Band will perform the national anthem. And we'll be back to take a look at your game notes coming up after this.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate inpatient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on. For as long as you have dealt with your dry eyes, would you believe that it could take just 4 appointments to find relief? Optilite by Luminous uses patented OPT technology to safely and effectively address one of the main causes of dry eye, inflammation. Safe, gentle, and effective. It's the first and only FDA-approved IPL for dry eye management. To schedule a consultation, visit our website or call our office today. Torrington Vision Source, Drs. Grant and Linda Jones on M Street in Torrington.
Ready to step into home ownership? Here at Platte Valley Bank, I can help you take advantage of every adventure. Whether you are building, buying, or moving up, we have the home loan to fit your needs. You have plans, goals, and dreams for your future home. Let me help guide you down the right path for the perfect home loan. I'm Ashley Arntz of Platte Valley Bank in Torrington. Stop by and see why you belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford in Scotts Bluff. Football season is finally here, and we have the best offers for you. Take advantage of low APR financing for qualified buyers on 2024 F-150, Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Save up to $2,000 or take advantage of low APR offers on 2024 F-250 and F-350 Super Duty XL and XLT models. Stop by or give us a call at 308-635-3701 or visit us online at twford.com.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated.
If you're looking for a rotor or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Since 1965, Valley Motor Supply CarQuest has proudly served eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska as a locally owned and operated business. The experienced staff is ready and willing to help with parts and fluids for your cars, trucks, and tractors. Stop in at Valley Motor Supply CarQuest, your local auto parts retailer.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
ranchers, now is the time to contract your protein supplement needs. Westco Feed is now offering contracts on cake, tubs, and pellets to ensure you can lock in your feed costs for this coming winter and spring. Count on unmatched service when it comes to the success of your operation. Call your local Westco Feed salesman or Jared at 308-760-0909 to learn more. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Whether you need your garage door replaced or repaired, you can have peace of mind knowing that the job will be done right by Kevin and the other professionals at Wheatland Garage Door. Serving Eastern Wyoming for the past 7 years with over 20 years of experience, you'll get quality workmanship, warranties for new installs, and always free estimates. For residential, commercial, and industrial doors, go to wheatlandgaragedoor.com or call them today at 307-322-2200.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
Free checking is the top of its class. Hi, this is Tanya at First State Bank in Torrington. Celebrate back to school with totally free checking. We have free online banking and a free instant issued Visa debit card too. Know what else is free? When you open a personal or business checking account, you'll get a free gift, a desk lamp wireless charger. Our way of saying thank you. Make the grade with an A+ and totally free checking. First State Bank in Torrington, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking, member FDIC.
Well, time for your game notes tonight. Well, how's this for a Thursday night special for Blazer football tonight? In a scheduling quirk that took place last April, Torrington will host the JV squad from Cheyenne Central High School. The Blazers were actually set to host Mitchell tomorrow, but unbeknownst to THS, the Nebraska High School Athletics Association had already had the Tigers scheduled on the road at Chadron. The Blazers would be out of luck on the Mitchell game, and filling the gap that late in the scheduling season is nearly impossible, with varsity schedules set in stone months before. Torrington was staring down the possibility of taking the dreaded bye way too early in the season, something that can set a team back on their progress to date. Then, enter Cheyenne Central. The Indians agreed to send a team up to Wiseman Field tonight to give not only the Blazers but their own JV squad quality competition that would help both programs. In fact, take a look at the composite high school schedules around the state, and you'll find games every year like this that are not as uncommon as you would think, although it's still rare to see a 4A JV squad take on a 3A opponent, as it's more typically scheduled against 2As. However, don't expect the Indians to be satisfied to come into Wiseman and just run through the motions. The Blazers can expect to see a quality opponent tonight loaded with talent, speed, and size, and that just won't be the main ones playing in their varsity game tomorrow night in Laramie. Although the Blazers have never played the Indians in a regular season game, Torrington is 1-30 against the Cheyenne Central varsity in a series dating back to 1924, with a lone victory coming in 1950 under head coach Russ Swearingen. Kudos to the football program all those years back then for sticking with a series that, although they weren't successful with, surely ended up helping them develop a program to be proud of. The Blazer coaching staff is most likely a little unsure of what they're going to see across the line of scrimmage tonight, so the focus becomes do and develop what you do well and build off a big victory last week, and be ready to change plans if necessary. Torrington discovered they have a new weapon in their arsenal in the emergence of sophomore Drew Kramer, so expect to see more of him in their ability to spread the ball around to their talented backs and receivers. It's a most unlikely Thursday night special for the Torrington Trailblazers as they host the Cheyenne Central JV tonight on Cinch Country KGOS and the KGOS Sports YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Kickoff is next after this 30-second break.
Healthcare should be easy. At Banner Health Torrington Community Hospital, feel free to set your pace and choose your path. Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists, and the healthcare professionals you know.
for a road less traveled and a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide scope of care, helping you make healthcare easier so that life can be better.
Well, here we go. As we said, Central will receive first. And back for the Indians, Jackson Boyd, as well as, I believe, Tyrone Richards. Holden Hackett, 6'2", 175 junior, will boot it away for the Blazers. And an hour or two to go, Ryan, he would have been kicking into a stiff southerly breeze, but that's calmed down a little bit more east to west now.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at, the trees in the distance, not shaking as much.
It was really getting after it an hour or two ago, prior to that shower coming through. So here we go, the Blazers and the Indians. Set here at Wiseman Field. Hackett approaches, gets into this one. This is a low spiral that'll be picked up by the up man at the 25-yard line, down immediately at the 30. That is number 33, Wyatt Katunik. And it will be Indians ball, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Again, it will be Justin Castaneda at quarterback for the Indians. He's in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. He'll send a man in motion. Blazers will rush 4. And here's the sweep coming to number 28, Tyrone Richards. Short gainer here, but positive yardage as he'll be tackled at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 5, tackle made by Nathaniel Stoll. 2nd and 5 now, Indians.
Imagine what the younger team, Grant. We'll see a lot of run plays here to start this game for Cheyenne.
They'll send trips to the right side. And now a man in motion. Inside pitch to him. He'll cut it up, and he'll lose yardage. As coming through for the Blazers, I'm thinking was Andrew Hafner that got through there. Might have got some help from his brother.
Jackson Boyd on the loss there for Cheyenne.
So the set is 2x2 and a big 3rd and 6 here for the Central JV. And the Blazers going to hop off sides, I think. Hafner left a little bit too early. It will be assessed against Torrington. First penalty of the ball game. And that might change the plans here for the Indians. Now just 3rd and 1. They will change the set. Going to send twins to the left side. Pistol formation now. Castaneda will hand to Richards right up the middle. He's got a first down. Across the 40, out to the 45-yard line. Nunu Brady there on the stop along with Caden Romig. And it'll be first down, Central JV.
That good carry there by Richards. Hit the hole fast right up the middle. Got him some extra yards, too, on that 3rd and manageable.
Trips to the left side now for the Indians. Single receiver right side. Castaneda is in the gun. Blazers will rush 5 this time. Quick little flare out near side. Doesn't fool Nunu Brady as he'll throw him for a big loss. As that, I believe, was Boyd on the catch in front of the Blazer bench. Yes, it was, but good hustle by Nunu to put him down for the 5-yard loss.
Good job by the Blazers to rally to the football there, too, to help Nunu out.
2nd down and 15 for the Indians. Trips to the right side. Single receiver set to the left. Castaneda's in the gun again. We'll put Boyd on the other side of him. He's looking to throw. Rolling right side. Castaneda lets it fly. This is incomplete. Long over the head. of intended receiver C.J. Meyer with Nathaniel Stoll defending out there. It'll bring up 3rd and long, Central JV.
First deep pass by Castaneda. What a spiral, though, even though he airmailed it.
Yeah, it looks like a plenty capable quarterback. Again, Central listed a lot of juniors coming up here tonight. These are mostly sophomores here to start this game. Blazers will rush 3 on a 3rd and 15, and this one will be whistled dead. This is going to be a false start on the Indians to send them back 5 more. First penalty on the Central JV. We'll put it all the way back on the 35-yard line. And they'll rehuddle. This time they'll send twins to the left side. Slot right. Pistol formation once again. Castaneda, low snap to him, just going to have to try to gather, and down he goes, slicing through Braden Heim to put him down, and Central had it all the way out to the 45-yard line. Now they're going to have 4th and long all the way back on their 25.
A good stand by the Blazer defense there. Sets him up with should be good field position after this punt.
I think this is Dane Peterson out there to punt it away. Good snap to him. Low end over ender. The Greiman's going to let bounce at the 45-yard line. And it'll roll dead at the 36. And that's where the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Officials are talking out there. I don't know that a flag ever got thrown, but they were surely watching. I think it was.
Well, I think that football touched that one of the Cheyenne Central players at the 40, I thought. I don't know if that's what they're talking about.
One of the Indians kind of went sprawling to the ground. I wonder if they were looking at a block in the back but decided not to throw it. So whatever the case, I know what they were spotting up, where it was touched by Central. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 40, not the 36. Blazers will start in a 3 wide receiver set, and that time Morehouse never got the ball up under center and just had to fall on it. That'll waste it down for the Blazers. It'll be 2nd and 10. You don't see Ryan up under center that much. So in the Blazers scheme tonight, going to start things out that way, and it backfires on him. Nikolai will come in. Also first action for Brady Dagan, a junior, coming in for Torrington. And the Blazers will send trips to the left side. Single receiver Dagan to the near side. Morehouse is in the gun this time on 2nd and 10. This will be blown dead.
False start.
This is going to go against the Central JV. I'm going to say they were across.
We'll take it.
Second penalty on the Indians for 10 yards. Again, Cheyenne Central JV have a first down in this game. Then lost all chunks of yardage. Having to punt to give Blazers this field position. 2nd and 5 now from Torrington's 45-yard line. Morehouse is in the gun. Nunu beside him. Wants to throw. Has time. Looks far side. Hangs it up on the sideline, and it's caught! Drew Kramer. Who else? At the 23-yard line. Down immediately on a heads-up play by Tyrone Richards. But they got it into the hands of their playmaker. Nice little comeback there.
Yeah, just a great show of athleticism. Great coverage there, and he just used his body to box him out, make the catch.
Blazers in business now, just outside the red zone, trying to get Central to jump again, and I think they did.
And give props to Morehouse on that pass, too. What a throw.
Third penalty already on the Central JV. We'll make it a 1st and 5 for the Blazers. In the red zone now with the ball spotted on the 17. Blazers set is 2-2. Morehouse in the gun, Nunu beside him. This is going to be a give to Brady. He's going to go off left tackle, big hole out there, stutter step, and he's got a first down. Across the 10-yard line, flag comes in as Nunu scampers out of bounds at about the 6, but let's check the flag.
Say holding her face mask. Tough to see on the far side there.
Looks like it's going to go against Blazers. Spot of the foul is the 10-yard line. And we'll get the word here from the white hat. It's going to be a hold on Torrington. So that'll put it back on the 20. Blazers' second penalty of the ball game now for 15 yards total. Some you don't see every day. How about a 1st and 8? Blazers set is 2-2 once again. Pistol formation. Nunu's way back there. Fake the carry, or fake the give rather. A little flare out here. It's coming to Sandusky. He's upended at the 15, down at the 13, but that gets a big chunk of it back for the Blazers. It'll be 2nd and short now, Torrington, depending on the spot. Now, they're actually going to spot it right on the 12, Ryan, and that's enough for a Blazer first.
Yeah, nice show of speed there, just mobility by Morehouse on that boot. See if we can punch it in here.
Twins to the left side, that's Griman and Hibben. Dangerous pass catchers out there. And a little crossbuck action here. It's coming to Sandusky. He's just going to plow through across the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Tackle made Conrad Prescott. So from the 8, it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Blazers. Got to get it to the 2 for the first down. Time ticking away here in the first quarter. 5 minutes to play on the CNA scoreboard. Scoreless ball game. Blazers in the Central JV on a Thursday night special. Morehouse up under center this time. Going to send Griman in motion. Jet sweep is to him. He has to cut it in, and he's not going to get much. Prescott there again on the stop. Wasn't fooled at all. Turned Griman in and got him. That's going to lose a yard. Back to the 9 for a 3rd and 7 now. Blazers will send Twins to the right side. Hibben all alone to the left. Sandusky in the slot. Now he'll move to the other side. Nunu 7 yards deep in the halfback position. Fake the give to him. Morehouse rolls to the right. Wants to throw on the run. Hangs it up in the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Torrington, Colby Sandusky. Wow. How about a jump ball there?
And that whole time, Grant, I'm just thinking, Morehouse, throw it away. And he found something. We'll take it.
Morehouse stuck with it and somehow weaved it in between defenders. Second touchdown of the year for Colby Sandusky. And the Blazers take the early lead. Hackett out to attempt the point after. The long snapper is Hibben. Holder is Morehouse. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is on the way by Holden, and it is good. And so, with 3:52 left in the opening quarter, Blazers strike first here at Wiseman Field. It's Torrington 7. Cheyenne Central JV, nothing. And we're back in 30.
Are you planning a kitchen remodel but don't know where to start?
Hi, this is Dan Shields from Century Lumber. Start with semi-custom diamond cabinets and Century Lumber. Diamond cabinets offer the latest door styles and finishes at an affordable price. I can walk you through all the features and benefits and provide a free estimate and expert design. Stop in and turn that vision of your dream kitchen into a reality with the help of Century Lumber Center in Torrington.
Welcome, listeners across the state. We're one of the only shows in town, but we have tough competition tonight. We got Josh Allen on TV. I shouldn't have said that.
Who's Thursday night? Kirk Herbstreit and I can't remember. I haven't watched the Thursday night game yet.
Yeah, you put me on the spot.
That'll be our score updates for you here later on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the Blazers with a big touchdown here in their first drive of the game.
Got a good job managing the clock. Now just 3:52 left here. You manage that clock, burn some time, and end up scoring. What a drive.
Hackett will put the toe to it. This is going to be a short kick. Going to be watched by Prescott going out of bounds. Heads up play by the junior there. And this will give Central great field position. As they'll mark it out to the 35. We'll see the Indians for the second time on offense here. 3 wide receivers in the pattern. Full house backfield. Bad snap. Castaneda has to go down and get it. As Hackett was honing in on him, as well as Omar Vasquez, but Castaneda covers it. It'll be a loss of 5 on the play, 2nd and 15.
Yeah, second time there's been a bad snap. The Blazer interior rush there doing a good job of getting in the backfield.
Twins to the left side, single receiver right. Full house pistol once again as the pitch back coming. Here's Richards. He'll scamper out of bounds, trying to get away from Romig. I would too. And he'll get some of it back. Call it about a 3-yard gain for Richards. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Indians. This is the sun, setting sun behind us here. Pokes its face back out, lights up the field. And a big 3rd down here for the Central JV. 4 wide receivers in the pattern. Castaneda to throw. Has time. Now he's flushed out. Heim giving chase. Castaneda flings it, and it's picked off. Tipped up in the air, picked off by Nathaniel Stoll, and he'll skip out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Yep, one of those plays where Stoll in the right place at the right time. Right into the breadbasket.
No, they're going to call it incomplete.
Must have had a foot on the sideline.
Yeah, he must have. So, fortunate for the Central JV. And Greiman will drop back into punt receive. Once again, Peterson doing the kicking for the Indians. Blast this one out of here. This is going to drive Greiman back. He's going to have to let it go. And it's taken by an Indian. That's Jackson Kilpack, sophomore, at the 22-yard line. So Central does a good job there of pinning the Blazers deep.
Yeah, quite the punt there.
.257 left here in the first quarter. And about a half-full crowd here on a Thursday night. Wiseman Field. Enjoying some good weather now. Winds have calmed down, turning into a pretty nice evening. Timeout going to be taken on the field. This will be taken by Russell Steinmetz. Give us a chance for a break as well. 2:57 left. First quarter, Clark and Associates scoreboard. Score goes Torrington 7. Central JV, nothing. Back in a minute.
In custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Domino's carryout deal means you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each when you order online or by phone. Just in case there's any confusion, we've even set up a helpful website to confirm if today is a day you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each. Just go to howaboutoday.com to find out if Domino's carryout deal is valid today. Spoiler alert, it is. Carryout only. Ask for this offer. Availability and charges may vary. Size availability varies by crust type. Excludes XL and specialty. Your local store may charge extra for some toppings and sauces.
Blazers 1st and 10 from the 23. The give is going to be to Kramer, and that's Drew's first action in the backfield for Torrington. Only good enough for a couple there. Let's give him 3. 2nd down and 7. Torrington at the 25-yard line. They got to get it to the 32. Blazers set is 2-by-2. Morehouse, gun. Now Greiman, motion. Quick hitter near side. Nikolai has it at the 30 and spun out of bounds at about the 32. That should be enough for a Blazer first down, and it is.
Morehouse looking good through the air tonight. 4 of 4 for 57.
Very accurate. I mean, his completion percentage is way up there, Ryan. 8 of 10 last week, I think it was, against Wheatland.
Not too shabby.
Oh, boy. That'll boost the old quarterback rating. Now trips to the left side. Pump fake by Morehouse, and down he goes. Prescott making plays all over the field for the Indians. Came out of nowhere, blind side, and drilled Morehouse. Big sack for the Central JV.
Yeah, showed off some speed there. He was in the backfield in a blink.
Prescott, 5'11", 160-pound junior linebacker. Now the Blazers 2nd and 15. Morehouse, gun once again. Pump fakes. Now setting up the screen. It's coming. Hibben has a great move at the 30, and Hibben spun down across the 35 out to the 37-yard line. That'll get a big chunk of it back. How about 12 for Mack? They'll spot it up at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for Torrington.
And just nice awareness there by Hibben after he caught that pass.
Yeah, made a guy miss. Got a lot more out of that than he could have. Nikolai Greiman off to the left side. Hibben to the right. In the gun, Morehouse. He's going to run it. Ryan fighting for a first down. He's going to be close.
I think he got it.
Yep, they'll move the chains. And the Blazers have moved the chains for the 4th time tonight. Central just with 1 first down so far. They'll wind the clock here, and that ought to do it for the first quarter if Torrington lets it run out. They've got 5 seconds to run a play. And I think Morehouse will just let it tick away. And it will. We've reached the end of the first quarter here at Wiseman Field. Your score after 1. It's Torrington 7. Cheyenne Central JV, nothing. And we're back to Wiseman Field for the second quarter in 1 minute.
For a living, you're always looking for the latest advances to help your fields be more profitable. That's why it's time to turn to Channel. When you plant Elite Channel seed products, you also get the services of your very own Channel seedsman. For customized service, expert advice, and elite seed products, your local Channel seedsman is Cole Coxbill. Be sure to ask him about other crop options as well, including soybeans. Call 575-2147.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Grant Jones, Ryan Cape, Jesse Lassard alongside. Appreciate Jesse's help on the camera tonight as we're on YouTube. Search KGOS Sports if you'd like to watch this one. Phone or TV compatible. Blazers got it 1st and 10. They'll change ends of the field. Start of the second quarter. Pitch coming. Greiman has room. Greiman cuts it back at midfield. He's on the run to the 40. Dodging tackles. Still on the run at the 30. Greiman, a race to the end zone. They're not going to catch him. Greiman, touchdown. Torrington, 58 yards.
Yeah, just good blocking by the O-line there. Greiman able to get through the hole, show off his speed. Made a couple guys miss, and Torrington sticking it to him now.
Yeah, just a couple. Holy cow, how many tackles did he break? Quite a talent. And we've talked about that talent that the Blazers have in the specialty department as Hackett's out there to attempt the point after. It's on the way, and it is good. And so, with 11:46 left, second quarter, second Blazers score of the night. It's Torrington 14, Cheyenne Central JV nothing. Back to Wiseman Field in 30.
To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. I'm Maggie Myers, an Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can be your financial coach. Call 532-3431 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Well, Landry Greiman starts things off right for Torrington. Start of the second quarter with a 58-yard run. Lots of broken tackles on that play.
Now wasted no time here in the second quarter.
Torrington now leads at 14-zip. And Hackett set to boot it away. Boyd and Richards back deep for the Indians. This is just going to go along the ground. Oh, it hit an Indian. They're going to have to cover it, and they do at the 35-yard line. I don't know if Holden tried to do that, but almost worked out pretty good.
Yeah, not as bad as it could have been.
So that's where the Indians will start things here in the second quarter. Now trailing by a couple touchdowns. Again, their varsity plays tomorrow night in Laramie against the Plainsmen. Castaneda will go to the pistol and the give right up the middle. Richards, not much, thanks to Caden Romig, as he'll get him after a 2-yard scamper. Bring up 2nd and 8 now, Central JV, from the 37-yard line. Indian set is 2-2. Castaneda in the gun. Richards beside him. Castaneda looking to throw just a little flare out here to Boyd. He's going to put his head down, take on Greiman. Gets flipped over near the 40-yard line. They'll mark him down at about the 39. Spot it back on the 38. It's going to be no gain on the play. 3rd down and 7 now for Cheyenne Central.
This Thursday night game threw the Torrington fans off, Grant. This is the quietest I've ever heard of.
Yeah. Not bad numbers out there, but need to get a little louder. And now Holden Haggett will jump off sides. Second time that's happened to the Blazers tonight. Make it a little bit easier here on the Indians. So they'll move it out to the 43. And it'll be a 3rd down and 2 on Torrington's 3rd penalty of the ballgame. Castaneda back in the pistol once again. Blazers are going to bring heat. They're chasing him. One falls down. Castaneda lets it fly, and it's incomplete. Very, very close to being completed down the field at the 35-yard line. As Jackson Boyd, once again, the young man on the near reception. So on the 4th and 2, kind of decision time here for Central. And their JV coach, Zane Lindsay, going to elect to punt this one away. It'll be Greiman back deep. 3rd punt, I believe, for Peterson. Done a good job, and he bangs a nice high spiral out of there. And again, Greiman's going to get away, going to take a Torrington hop at the 15 and downed at about the 17-yard line. That's where the Blazers will have it 1st and 10.
It'll be the furthest the Blazers have had to go tonight.
I think it's a little odd for the Blazers to be playing the Central JV tonight. Next week might be even more curious. How about on the road at Yuma, Colorado? I believe that's the first meeting between those two schools, although Torrington back in the 80s took a trip to Ray, Colorado.
Should be a fun one, though. We'll try to get that on YouTube for you again.
Morehouse to give. Brady trying to run away from pressure. Down he goes in the backfield. That will be number 35, David Sack. He's got the defensive name of the game right there.
I could say that's quite the football name there.
Yeah. Pulls him down for a 2-yard loss. Back at the 15-yard line. Sack is a 5'7", 160-pound sophomore. Got through the Blazer line. And got Nunu pulled down for the loss. 2nd and 12. Jet sweep coming. Greiman looking to move his way through, taking on Prescott across the 20 out to about the 21-yard line. That was Zach Brenchley he took on. Gets a chunk of it back to the 22. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6 now for the Blazers. They need to get it just past the 27-yard line for a first. Blazers set is 2-2. Morehouse in the gun, Nunu beside him. Straight drop back, now receiving heat, fires, it's incomplete. That time Drew couldn't walk the ladder. And actually tipped the ball a little bit. It was fortunate that the Blazers didn't get that picked off, because Brenchley was right there.
He had a good throw there. Good spiral by Morehouse, just over the fingertips.
So we'll see Torrington's first punt, I believe, of the ball game. As Hackett will set up at his 10. Good snap to him, and he'll bang it out of there. That's a high end-over-ender that's going to drive the Central returner. That is Boyd, I believe, back to the 45, down at the 47-yard line. That's where the Indians will have it 1st and 10. Good coverage there by the Blazer returners.
Yeah, I think Kramer getting the tackle there. Good open field tackle there on the return.
Checking the clock here on the CNA scoreboard. 8:08, again our score. Torrington 14, Central JV nothing. 1st and 10 Indians at their own 47-yard line. Castaneda in the gun. The give is to Prescott. Cuts one way and spun backwards. I think Caden Romeg got through there. A little bit of help, as you heard our PA announcer, Doyle Meyer, Colby Sandusky, Omar Vasquez. No gain on the play by Conrad Prescott. 2nd down and 10 now for the Indians. Central send trips to the left side, single receiver to the right. Castaneda's back in the gun. And the Blazers jump again. This time, it's Ethan Robbins coming across.
Yeah, that'll be something that Coach Steinmetz addresses in the locker room at halftime. Giving Cheyenne a lot of free yards tonight.
Castaneda must have the hard count working. 3rd time that's happened to the Blazers tonight. So that moves it to 2nd and 5 and moves the ball into Blazers territory at the 48. Twins to the left side, single receiver right. Pistol formation once again. And they give Prescott up the middle. He's got a 1st down. And down at the 40-yard line, Hibben with the stop. Never a good thing when your free safety makes the tackle on the runner. And it'll be 1st down, Central JV at the Blazer 40, their 2nd 1st down in the contest. Twins to the left side, single receiver right, back in the pistol go the Indians. Pitts back, Richards. Hafner's after him, misses him. 2nd time, Nikolai had a shot at him too. Richards pretty slippery. He'll skip out of bounds. Going to lose a couple on this one. Out to the 42. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. Sandusky back in, Jeremiah Hafner out. Castaneda from the gun. 3 wide receivers set. Blazers will rush 3, and now Central will take a timeout. That'll give us a chance to take a break too on Minion Night here for the students at THS. A lot of yellow out there. A lot of suspenders too. 6:21 left before half. Your score, it's Torrington 14 and Cheyenne Central nothing. And we're back to Wiseman Field in 30 seconds.
Go Goshen is a nonprofit organization that has been helping economic development in Goshen County since 1987. In Goshen County, small business is big business, which is why Go Goshen's top priority is the retention and expansion of local businesses. Want to learn more? Tune in every Tuesday morning at 8:05 on 98.3 KERM FM for Goshen in the Know. You'll hear the latest from Go Goshen team members on business news and events in the county. Or visit gogoshen.com.
Well, I have to get a double check of that start time next Friday night at Yuma, Colorado for the Blazers. All we had heard before was 7 o'clock, and we'll try to get that figured out for you. 2nd down and 12 now, Central JV. And here's a little hide the football action is with the ball now is C.J. Meyer. Sweeps it left side, banged out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Little crossbuck action in the backfield. 3rd and 5 now, Central JV. Indians will send twins to the right side, single receiver left. Castaneda in the gun. Bad snap to him again, but it rolls to him, picks it up, throws to Richards looking for a first down. He's got it and skips out of bounds inside the 30. Indians putting together a drive here. Third first down of the contest. They'll spot it up on the 29. Vasquez will come out on this play for Torrington. And a fresh 4 for the Central JV. Back in the pistol they go. The give right up the middle, Richards. Dragging Blazers with him across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. Andrew Hafner there on the stop. Good enough for another 5-yard carry.
Yeah, Richards warming up here, 28 yards on 6 carries tonight.
Two receivers split out to the right side again from the gun. Castaneda hands Richards, cuts it up. He's got a first down. Inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. So the Blazers and the Indians now tied in the first down department, 4 apiece. Fresh 4 in the red zone now for Central. Same formation once again with the twins out to the right. Now they'll slip back into the pistol. The give, Richards up the middle. Nowhere to go that time. Andrew Hafner closes the door, or Jeremiah rather, closes the door at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1 on the play. Makai Porter also in there for the Blazers. And another timeout taken here by Central. And another break for us. That'll leave the Indians with 1 left here at the 3:57 mark on the CNA scoreboard. Second quarter, Torrington 14, Central JV nothing. Back to Wiseman Field, 30 seconds.
The fall semester is underway in Goshen County, and so are fall sports. Let Heartland Embroidery help you find the right colors to show your school spirit. They carry all kinds of items made specifically for the Doggers, Cyclones, and Trailblazers. Stop in today and see what's new. Don't forget Heartland Embroidery is the largest retailer of Wyoming apparel in the area. It's all at Heartland Embroidery on Main in Torrington.
Grant Jones, Ryan Caith, Jesse Lessard back here at Wiseman Field.
Bronco Grillhouse score update. The Bills and the Dolphins tied at 7.
That just might be a dandy tonight.
3:11 left in the first there.
2nd and 9. Indians. Here's a pass. It's going to fall short of the intended target. Ty Reisdorfer. He had a step back there from his tight end position on Nunu.
Yeah, I don't know if Reisdorfer ran the wrong route or Castaneda just missed him there, but he had some separation.
He was getting pressure, was Castaneda. Kind of threw off his back foot. I just don't think he had enough on it. 3rd and 9 Indians. Again from the Blazer 18. Castaneda, 3 wide receiver set. Gonna roll right. Looks, fires, throws. It's caught inside the 5 on the sideline to the 3, and that is Jackson Boyd.
A nice little diving catch there, right in front of the sideline.
So now the Indians really threatening. They'll split 2 receivers to the left side, pistol formation once again. Castaneda, the give. Prescott trying to work around a defender, and he's in. Touchdown. Central JV. Conrad Prescott. 3 yards.
Yep, was too easy for him there. Just bounced around the outside. Got the Indians on the board for him.
Peterson out to attempt the point after. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is on the way, and it is good. And so, the Indians answer. 3:23 left. Here before half, your score, Torrington 14. Cheyenne Central JV 7. And back to Wiseman Field in 30 seconds.
Drive, play, and live happy this summer with coverage from J.G. Elliott Insurance. I'm Sadie Kay, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your provider, you'll get a variety of options to fit your needs. If a new boat, a motorcycle, or an ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure those too. Plus, you can bundle your home and auto insurance to save even more. Located at 302 West 21st Avenue in Torrington. Stop by or give me a call at 532-2147 for coverage for all your summer needs. J.G. Elliott, a Platte Valley company.
So great drive put together by the Central JV to get the score. Peterson's kick makes it a 14-7 ball game. That was a 3-yard run by Conrad Prescott, junior running back for the Indians, and now Peterson will tee it up to boot it away. Kramer, and I believe Sandusky back deep. This one's going to come to Drew at the 10. Always dangerous with the football. He's to the 20. Drew cutting through. Now a flag comes in as Drew tripped up at the 35-yard line, down at the 36, but hold the phone.
A lot of flags in this first half. Usually in high school football, it'll be a block in the back. We'll see.
It's going to be a hold on the run back on the Blazers. They'll mark it off from where Kramer went down and back it up to the 27.
Blazers making it hard on themselves.
6th penalty. Or check it, 5th here in the first half. Torrington now 4 wide receivers in the pattern. That includes trips to the left side. Indians will rush 5. Blazers setting up the screen. They got it to Brady. This looks good. Brady, can't do much with it. Tried to spin out, but he will get 8 out of the play. Out to the 35-yard line. But, boy, the way that's set up, thought it'd be a lot more.
Yeah, good job by Morehouse, too. I think he saw that blitz coming, was able to get that screen off real quick.
Now Morehouse is going to run it himself. He's got a first down, cuts it up at midfield, and Ryan hit hard as he crosses midfield and down at about the 48-yard line. Good enough to move the chains for the Blazers for the 5th time tonight. Now Torrington will go hurry up. Trips right. Stoll to the left. Morehouse rolls right. And just going to have to get rid of this one. Greiman had a shot at it, but Morehouse had to unload because he had Tyler Feenoff breathing down on him. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Still 2:24 to go here in the first half, so no need for the Blazers to get in a hurry here.
Now they'll send 4 wide receivers. Right side, Stoll to the left. Quick hitter out there to Kramer. Drew dropped the football. That should be a forward pass. This should be incomplete. I don't know if they saw that. Steinmetz is trying to get their attention on it. I think they're going to count it as a lateral. And they're going to mark Kramer back at the 49-yard line. Oh, boy.
Lightning in the area.
That's not something that we wanted to see for sure. And kind of looking down the press box here. As both teams will leave the field. We had a shower earlier tonight prior to kickoff. No lightning in that one. As we look out here towards the east, nothing going on. Decent-sized cloud above us. Yeah, I don't know where that's where that came from or what the case is. But so much for the early ending tonight, as this is an automatic 30 minutes from the time they call the game to when you can resume it. So setting the scene again, 2:03 left before the half. Boy, if we could have just gotten a half. It's a 14-7 Blazer lead. And a stray lightning bolt has cleared the stands. So, Ryan, why don't we take a break here, and we'll come back and maybe run through some scoring before we kind of halt our broadcast. And, Chris, hopefully you heard about this lightning delay back at the studios at Cinch Country. But we'll take a break here and hear from our sponsors for a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and run through some scoring and stats for you.
Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
Shopping for a used vehicle can be a scary proposition. Who can you trust? Laramie Peak Motors in Wheatland is who you can trust. At Laramie Peak Motors, they keep and purchase only the best pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Then they're subject to a full certification inspection before making them available. But that's not all. Their motto is old-fashioned service for modern times. They stand behind everything they sell. Laramie Peak Motors, I-25, exit 80 in Wheatland. Easy to get to from anywhere in southeastern Wyoming. LaramiePeakMotors.com.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I used to think that so long as I was careful, I couldn't get injured. But being sidelined with a torn ACL definitely wasn't in my plans this season. My family made an appointment for me with the providers at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Their knowledge and care helped me heal and learn how to prevent future injuries. I found an all-star team for my healthcare in their orthopedic and sports medicine department, one that will keep me in great shape and suiting up. I discovered that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County.
Here's to our local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent Mike Rafferty knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. So get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin at 307-532-3218 to find a plan that works best for you and your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. We are in a lightning delay here in Torrington. And certainly not a big storm around us. There's some clouds a little bit over us, a little bit off to the north. And I think kind of everything is moving that way. So hopefully, if things are clear to the south here and to the west, hopefully we can be about 10 minutes done already, with this 30-minute delay on lightning. So anyway, I know nobody wants to get stuck here real late on a Thursday night. It'll give us a chance to go through some scoring, which we probably will do again at halftime, but just to use some time here for you. Blazers with the first two scores in the game, and then Central answers. As with 3:52 left first quarter, Blazers' first drive, actually. Sandusky, a 9-yard catch from Morehouse. Hackett's kick made it 7-0. And then, big run to start the second quarter by Landry Greiman, 58 yards. Put him up 14-zip with Hackett's kick. And then a good drive put together by the Central JV, and they score at the 3:23 mark as Conrad Prescott goes in from 3 yards out. Dane Peterson's kick made it 14-7. Blazers with 5 first downs in the contest so far, Central with 4. Torrington has had some problems with penalties. 5 of them in the first half, totaling 35 yards. Central, 3 penalties for 15 yards. So we'll go through more team and individual stats with Ryan here at halftime as well. But for now, we're thinking that we're probably another 20 minutes away, hopefully, from restarting this if we don't have any more activity in the skies here to the north. So, for now, Chris, we will take a break here at Wiseman Field. Again, your score 14-7, Blazers over the Central JV. And we'll send it back to the studios at Cinch Country and be back with you, hopefully, within a few minutes here to finish up this first half of action. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wiseman Field. Again, we've been in a lightning delay here with Torrington leading Cheyenne Central 14-7. If you're watching YouTube, you can see the activity on the field. We're getting ready to go. The team's been warmed up last 4 minutes. And our situation here is a third down for Torrington at midfield. Morehouse to throw. This one's popped up in the air and a near interception by Jackson Boyd. Luckily for the Blazers, he couldn't haul it in. It's going to bring up 4th down and 13 now for Torrington. That lightning delay, we figured ended up being about 35 minutes. So not terrible for the ones we've been through. There's still flashes off to the north, but everything moving that way out of that 8-mile range. So we figure we're safe. Going to turn right around here and have halftime pretty quick. Blazers are going to be forced to punt. Hackett will bang it out of there. It's a low end-over-ender that Boyd's just going to get away from. It's going to take a Blazer roll to the 5.
A nice little roll there. Good punt there. Special team showing up again for Torrington.
Be interesting to see here if Coach Lindsay of the JV squad wants to take any chances, or whether you go into the locker room happy you're down to a 3A varsity team by a touchdown. Got a minute 42 left here before the halftime break, and if we hear any details on an abbreviated halftime, with them basically just having a long halftime, we'll let you know. Here's a pitch. Oh, this is fumbled. Ball's loose at the 8-yard line. Who's got it? No indication yet. It's Torrington football. As it was Richards who took the pitch, handled it initially. I don't know if a hand got in there or what, but a big, big turnover. Our first of the ball game.
Yeah, you'd think it was a rain delay after watching that. That ball just slipped right out of his hands.
And now Torrington with a golden opportunity inside their 10 at the 8 to pad the lead. Got 3 wide receivers in the pattern. Morehouse is in the gun. Going to send Greiman in motion. And it's going to come back the other way. Here's Sandusky heading for the end zone, and he's in. Colby Sandusky with an 8-yard run after a big Indian turnover. Sandusky's second touchdown of the night. Nice misdirection there.
Yeah, good speed around the outside there too, and that's exactly what you want if you're the Trailblazers out of that delay. And right before the half to boot.
Well, it almost looked like Torrington was going to nurse a 7-point lead going into the locker room. Now they've expanded it. Take advantage of that turnover as Hackett bangs it through. And so, with a minute 28 left here in the second quarter after the lightning delay, Blazers score. It's Torrington 21. And Cheyenne Central JV Indians 7. Back in 30.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on.
Well, a big fumble on the part of the Indians. Tyrone Richards, as we say, had the pitch just fine and then lost the handle on it. Big scramble. Blazers hopped on top of it, scored the next play. They lead it 21-7. And Hackett with the kickoff. This is coming near side. It's going to be taken by Richards at the 20. Heads up the near side, tripped up by Greiman at about the 31-yard line. They'll put it down at the 32. So Central now with 1:24 left to do something with it.
And just one timeout left for Cheyenne. Torrington with a couple.
They'll break the huddle on the sidelines. Indians will send two receivers to the left side, one to the right. Castaneda in the gun, looking to throw. Pressure on him now. Hangs this one up. It's incomplete. Receiver fell down on the far side. And that was Meyer. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 again from the 32. Not much time off the clock with that one. 1:19 left.
See if they keep airing it out here, but that last drive, well, other than the fumble on that last drive, they got the run game going a little bit with Richards.
Castaneda back in the gun again. Here's Richards going left side, cuts it up. Nice run here as he'll get it out to the 40. Andrew Hafner on the stop. They'll spot it at the 41. Tyler Nikolai also helping out. 9-yard pickup by Richards. 3rd and 1 now for the Indians.
Richards with 40 yards on 8 carries in this first half.
Castaneda. As Steinmetz imploring his team to corners to get up on the receivers. And Castaneda just standing there. It'll be Central spending their final timeout of the first half. Clock down to 21.2 on the CNA scoreboard, and will break as well. Blazers lead at 21-7, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Dealt with your dry eyes, would you believe that it could take just 4 appointments to find relief? Optilite by Luminous uses patented OPT technology to safely and effectively address one of the main causes of dry eye, inflammation. Safe, gentle, and effective. It's the first and only FDA-approved IPL for dry eye management. To schedule a consultation, visit our website or call our office today. Torrington Vision Source, Doctors Grant and Linda Jones on M Street in Torrington.
Ready to step into home ownership? Here at Platte Valley Bank, I can help you take advantage of every adventure. Whether you are building, buying, or moving up, we have the home loan to fit your needs. You have plans, goals, and dreams for your future home. Let me help guide you down the right path for the perfect home loan. I'm Ashley Arntz of Platte Valley Bank in Torrington. Stop by and see why you belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
3rd and 1 for the Indians. Castaneda wants to throw a little flare out of the backfield, and it goes. I don't know if he got it.
Feenoff on the catch there.
Nope. Still going to be marked short.
Yeah, what a tackle there by Greiman.
Yep, that prevented the first down. Central's going to let time expire, and we have reached halftime. Halftime score here at Wiseman Field after a 35-minute delay for Lightning in the second quarter. Your score, it's Torrington 21, Cheyenne Central JV 7. Let's take a break here, and I see AD Gabe Bartlett out discussing with the officials. We'll see what the plan is here for halftime. It's going to be an abbreviated halftime one way or the other, I'm sure. But we'll get the lowdown on it and hopefully bring you some stats here. Neither team has left their sidelines. So we'll see what's up. We'll let you know when we return. 21-7, Torrington at the break.
Hi, this is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford in Scotts Bluff. Football season is finally here, and we have the best offers for you. Take advantage of low APR financing for qualified buyers on 2024 F-150, Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Save up to $2,000 or take advantage of low APR offers on 2024 F-250 and F-350 Super Duty XL and XLT models. Stop by or give us a call at 308-635-3701 or visit us online at twford.com.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated.
If you're looking for a rotor or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Since 1965, Valley Motor Supply CarQuest has proudly served eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska as a locally owned and operated business. The experienced staff is ready and willing to help with parts and fluids for your cars, trucks, and tractors. Stop in at Valley Motor Supply CarQuest, your local auto parts retailer.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field. Torrington up at the half, 21-7. Your score. Going to be a short halftime. Let's go through some halftime stats real quick. Again, a shortened halftime after that rain delay. Halftime stats brought to you always by North Platte Physical Therapy. North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game on and off the field. Marnie and her crew on the ball and ready to help you figure out what ails you and how to get back to your best. Stop by at 1301 East M Street or call them at 532-5355. Take a look real quick at those stats. Let's look at the Cheyenne Central Indians. Led in rushing by Richards, 8 carries for 40 yards. Castaneda, 12 yards on 1 carry. Meyer with 8 yards and Prescott with 3. The rushing for Cheyenne. Castaneda was, let's see here, 3 of 8 through the air for 23 yards. Boyd with 3 of those catches for 23 yards for Cheyenne. Scoring the touchdown for Cheyenne was Prescott on that run. Torrington led in rushing by Griman, 64 yards. Morehouse with 15, Sandusky with 12. Sandusky with a rushing touchdown, and Griman ran one in as well. Through the air, Morehouse was 6 of 8 for 77 yards and a touchdown, and that touchdown pass to Sandusky for 17 yards.
Well, how's that for halftime?
That'll work.
We're ready to go here in the third quarter. So the Blazers kicked off this ball game, and they will get the ball here in the third. How many times have we seen that being big when you can get a touchdown, get the ball back in the third quarter? Good things can happen to you. Here's Kramer from the goal line. And they're going to say he stepped in, so that'll be a touchback.
Had a head of steam there. Would have liked to see what he could have done with it.
Boy, what a great kick by Peterson.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a junior kicker for the Indians that just booted one into the end zone. 60 yards through the air. And so, yeah, abbreviated halftime with a lightning delay in the second quarter. We're back to live action here in the third quarter. Here's Torrington. And the give is to Brady. Nunu working his way around the right side as a flag comes in. Brady across the 25 out to the 27, but hold the phone.
Looking for a hold on the outside, maybe.
This will be assessed against the Blazers. Going to be their 6th penalty of the ball game. It'll be a hold on Torrington.
Not the way you want to start the second half. Penalties continue for the Blazers.
Going to send them all the way back on the 10. First down and 20. Of course, the down will remain the same. Well, you got to be getting ready for that Kerm-Seawag game of the week tomorrow. Should be a good one.
Yeah.
Lingle and Lusk.
6 o'clock kick tomorrow on Kerm FM.
Talked to a lot of people, and the power in 1A 9-man, obviously in the East this year. Here's a pitch coming. Brady will cut it up, take on a couple of tacklers. Go down at about the 17-yard line. They're going to say he's down before the ball popped out. They'll spot it at the 18. So a good pickup there of about 8 for Nunu. Second down and 12 now, Blazers. Tim Hurst High School Football Scoreboard Show coming up 10:05 tomorrow night on Kerm FM. As Morehouse will send Hibben in motion. This one coming to Stoll. He drops it. Incomplete to bring up 3rd down and 12 now, Blazers. And oh, those Wyoming Cowboys. Got a biggie on Saturday. Got to find some positive in their world as they host an old rival. BYU Cougars come trucking into Laramie.
Not a great start for the Cowboys, but I bet you the war is still packed on Saturday.
There's going to be some people there. That'll be a 5:30 pregame and a 7 o'clock kickoff. Here's Morehouse. Has time. Now he's going to take off. Shakes out a 1 tackle. Ryan at the 25 out. Past the 30. I think he's got a first down, and he does. What a heads-up play by the senior quarterback, Ryan Morehouse. How about picking up 14 yards on that scamper?
Pretty slippery there.
Blazers with their 6th first down of the contest. And yes, folks, again, we are here in the 3rd quarter now. That was a blink, and the halftime was over with after the lightning delay. Here's Sandusky. He's going to be out close to a Blazer first down. Colby running hard tonight. And that's going to come up just a bit shy as they'll set it down outside the 41.
And how many tackles did he break on that run?
2nd and a half a yard.
Sandusky now with 22 yards on the ground with 3 carries.
Trips right for the Blazers. Morehouse with Sandusky beside him, I believe, in the backfield. Yes. No, this is Kramer. Direct snap to Drew. He's got a first down. Takes off across the 45 out to the 47. You've heard of utility baseball players. That's a utility football player right there. Well, a utility baseball player, too. No doubt about it.
Just going to say that, Grant. I didn't get to watch him last week. I wish I could have, but you add him into the offense, and you can do so many different things with him. Nice little play there drawn up by Nikolai.
7th first down for Torrington. Fresh 4 from their own 47. Indians showing blitz from the gun. Morehouse has some room, but it closes up quickly on him. Great open field tackle by Boyd at midfield as Morehouse falls forward for a couple of more into Indian territory at the 48. Going to be a pickup of 5 on the play total, and a good pickup for Morehouse, but Boy, if Boyd doesn't make that tackle, it goes for a lot more.
Yeah, Morehouse now with 52 yards on the ground.
Twins out right. Hibben all alone to the left side. Morehouse in the gun with a running back to either side. Quick hitter near side. Hibben trying to shake off a tackle. It's complete. And down to about the 41-yard line. That should be enough for a Blazer first down, and it is. So Torrington marching right along here.
The second catch there for Hibben. 17 yards receiving.
Three wide receivers in the pattern once again for Torrington as Morehouse will come up under center for this one. Kramer motioning. Pitch back. Greiman going to throw out of it. Looking for a man. He's got Hibben at the 20. Hibben trying to break off tacklers. He will to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Mac Hibben.
What a play there.
41 yards. Greiman to Hibben.
I tell you what, Landry Greiman can throw a football.
Absolutely. Right on the numbers. Give your big receiver a chance to go get that. And Mac did. And he was not going to be denied afterwards. Second straight score by the Blazers. With Hackett out to attempt the point after. Snap is blown dead. Going to be a penalty on the Blazers.
Movement maybe.
White Hat says. Lined up offsides. $50 yards in penalties by the Blazers tonight. This turns into what amounts to a 25-yard field goal attempt dead center. For Hackett. No problem. Ball on the way. It is good. Plenty of leg for Holden Hackett. And so, Blazers come out of the abbreviated halftime and score on their first third quarter drive. 8:02 left here in the third. 28-7. Torrington over the Central JV, back for the kickoff in 30.
Ranchers, now is the time to contract your protein supplement needs. Westco Feed is now offering contracts on cake, tubs, and pellets to ensure you can lock in your feed costs for this coming winter and spring. Count on unmatched service when it comes to the success of your operation. Call your local Westco Feed salesman or Jared at 308-760-0909 to learn more. Westco, service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Well, the Blazers with a Thursday night football game, and Mother Nature wants to play tonight too. Ryan, another little rain shower coming over here. Let's hope it's free of flashes.
That's all right with me if it cools it down a little bit.
Sends people scrambling for the umbrellas. Some wise enough to bring them tonight anyway. Here's the kickoff by Hackett. I don't know if that was touched by Peterson or not. I don't know if that was Peterson. Nunu runs him down, and that was Evan Bott. Put his hands up. Ball went over. So had time to go pick it up, but not much on the run back out to the 23.
Indians looking to get something going here after that fumble.
They will have it 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers in the pattern. Brings a guy in motion. Richards with the carry. coming right side. Good blocking out in front of him as Richards will get it across the 30. And they'll see he was down right there. Pick up that time of about 7 yards. Going to be 2nd and 3. Two to the left, one to the right for Central. Castaneda, straight drop back. Here comes the heat. Himes after him. Little flare out. It's caught, but this is going to be a big loss as Boyd goes down on the far side. I think Greiman out there got him. But credit Braden Heim busting through the line and messing that little flare out all the way up.
Yeah, and yet another good open tackle from the Blazer defense. They've done great tonight.
Going to be a loss of 6 on the completion. 3rd down and 9. Indians. Castaneda looking, fires. It's caught close to an Indians first down. Play made, Nathaniel Stoll. All depends on the spot. They're going to put it down at the 33-yard line, and it's going to come up just a bit shy. 4th and a half a yard here for the Indians, and they look to be going for it. But before that, we're going to have a timeout on the field. 6:09 left. And we'll take a break. Your score on the CNA scoreboard, it is Torrington 28, Cheyenne Central JV 7. Back to Wiseman Field in 30.
Whether you need your garage door replaced or repaired, you can have peace of mind knowing that the job will be done right by Kevin and the other professionals at Wheatland Garage Door. Serving Eastern Wyoming for the past 7 years with over 20 years of experience, you'll get quality workmanship, warranties for new installs, and always free estimates. For residential, commercial, and industrial doors, go to wheatlandgaragedoor.com or call them today at 307-322-2200.
Well, not really sure here. We never got an indication that timeout was taken. They took a timeout off of the board, off of the scoreboard for Central. But they came out to measure it, and yeah, it's a half a yard short. And Central's going to go for it. Here's the give. Richards, he's not going to get there. Who came flying through? Yeah, I think it was Andrew Hafner, was it not?
I think so.
I think that was the big hit. And that's going to turn the ball over on downs for the Indians. As Hafner got through the line and stopped Richards at the point of attack. It'll be Blazer football at the Central 32.
Yeah, what a gutsy call there. Going for it in your own territory against a varsity squad, and Torrington made him pay for it.
And in a pistol formation, too. So, got a lot of yards to get just back to the line of scrimmage that way. 1st and 10, Blazers. Here's a sweep coming. Kramer with a full head of steam. Drew cuts it up, and he's down at the 20. Well enough for a first down. Drew will pick up 12 on that carry. Fresh 4 for the Blazers.
Kramer with 20 yards on 3 totes.
And the Blazers set is 2-by-2. Morehouse in the gun. Brady beside him. Ryan to throw. Looking far side. Oh, this is going to be a big flag in the end zone. as Kramer was interfered with back there.
Finally a flag going our way.
Believe that was junior Monty Schultz on that infraction from his cornerback position.
Half the distance here.
Never an easy task guarding the speedy Kramer. This will be a defensive hold is what they call it.
Oh, okay.
10-yard penalty in high school football. 5 in the pros. And it results in a 1st and goal for the Blazers at the 10-yard line. 3 wide receivers in the set. Morehouse in the gun, just going to follow blockers, keep it himself, heads right up the gut, and then he's gang tackled inside the 10. Down to about the 7 or 8 yard line. They'll give him the 7, gain of 3 by Ryan. Blazers trying to add to that 28-7 lead. 4 minutes and change on the board here in the third quarter. Twins sent off to the left side. Double backs in the gun with Morehouse. Here's Sandusky going for his 3rd touchdown tonight, and he's in. Colby Sandusky from 7 yards out.
He just hit the hole so quick there. What a night for Sandusky.
That at the 4:03 mark. Hackett out to attempt the point after here. Snap good, hold down, kick on the way. It is up and good. And the Blazers are rolling. Tight game for a while in the first half, not anymore. 4 minutes, 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clark and Associates scoreboard, your score. Torrington 35, Central JV 7. And back to Wiseman after this.
Driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
Grant Jones, Ryan Cape, Jesse Lassard back live at Wiseman Field. 35-7 Blazers. After the lightning delay, that's when everything changed. Cheyenne Central fumbled inside their 10. One play and the Blazers were in the end zone. Got the ball after the abbreviated halftime, scored on that drive, and then Sandusky right there with his 3rd touchdown tonight. And the Blazers now running away with it. They will be up, next up. They'll get a full 7 days of rest before heading out next Friday to Yuma, Colorado.
Yeah, I mentioned Sandusky. He's done it all tonight. 29 yards rushing. 2 rushing touchdowns, also caught 1. 3 catches for 17 yards.
Following the Yuma game, Blazers start conference season in Class 3A East. Their first trip on the road at Lander. This one's going to be held for Hackett to kick. and it's going to stay in bounds. Down immediately the returner, I think that was Richards. Thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it stayed in. So
Bo Martinez on the tackle there.
So here come the Indians. 3 wide receivers set. Castaneda still in there at quarterback. Going to send Boyd in motion. Bad snap to him, but he picks it up, continues the play, rolls right, fires it out of bounds. Hafner applying the pressure as in Andrew. Second and 10. Ball on the 23. Two receivers to the left, one to the right for Central. Castaneda straight drop back. Flares this one out. Caught. Boyd tripped up. Down he goes near the line of scrimmage. Griman the stop. Might give him 1, maybe 2 on this. They'll mark it on the 23. That is a gain of 1. 3rd down and 9, Central.
4 catches for Boyd for Cheyenne. Good for 25 yards.
And they will break the huddle with 3rd and 9 on their own 23. Torrington will rush 5. Here comes Hafner. Oh, they got the screen set up nicely. It's complete. Oh, but what a tackle. Landry Griman with such an athletic tackle right there on Prescott. Prescott probably would have gotten the first down, but Landry made a big play.
Yeah, he's been all over on defense tonight, at least a handful of tackles, I think. Many of those in the open field. What an athlete Griman is.
Peterson going to have to boot it away. And he'll bang this one out of there. Landry's going to get away from it. Takes a huge Central roll way down the field and out of bounds at the 13. So I think one of the things for Central that you like about this game is your kicking department looks to be in good hands going forward next year. And Peterson's really gotten a hold of some punts.
Yes, he has. Also just been impressed with the guts of this Cheyenne Central JV team, the amount of plays they've called. They're confident in all their skilled players.
They had this game down to 7 in the second quarter after a big score. Morehouse, quick hitter. Here's Hibben. Shakes off one tackle, trying to get away from another. Still on his feet. At the 20, out to about the 25, 26-yard line. If he gets to the 26, that should move the chains.
They're going to give him about 9 here.
They'll say he's just inches shy.
Let's say 9 2/3, or they're going to move him.
Well, one chains guy wants to move, the other's staying put. Now they're going to move him. That'll be a Blazer first down. That can be tough when the chain gang doesn't agree. Not a whole lot of wiggle room there. Fresh 4 for the Blazers on a great individual play by Hibben. Here's Brady. He won't go anywhere. Across the 15 down to the original line of scrimmage at the 6, or check at 26. I'm 10 off. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Torrington going to let this clock run. It's under a minute to play in the third now. Again, they lead at 35-7. Went through some of the other games on Cape broadcasting stations. Denver Broncos at home after the loss to Seattle last week. As Bo Nix and company will host the Pittsburgh Steelers. That'll be a 2:25 start from Empower Field. Here's a penalty on Torrington. This is going to be a delay as the Blazers watch too many seconds tick off that clock. Second down and 15. Here's Brady caught behind the line. He'll be thrown for a loss. They'll mark it all the way back. Blazers marching backwards here, back to the 18. And that'll do it for the third quarter of play here at Wiseman Field. 1 quarter to go. We've had just about everything tonight. Lightning delay, shortened halftime, but down to 1 quarter to play here. And a big Blazer lead, a big third quarter for Torrington, taking a 28-point lead into the fourth quarter. It's Torrington 35, Central JV 7, and back to Wiseman Field for the fourth and final in 1 minute.
As the top of its class. Hi, this is Tanya at First State Bank in Torrington. Celebrate back to school with totally free checking. We have free online banking and a free instant issued Visa debit card too. Know what else is free? When you open a personal or business checking account, you'll get a free gift, a desk lamp wireless charger. Our way of saying thank you. Make the grade with an A+ and totally free checking. First State Bank in Torrington, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking, member FDIC.
Healthcare should be easy. At Banner Health Torrington Community Hospital, feel free to set your pace and choose your path. Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists, and the healthcare professionals you know, for a road less traveled and a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide scope of care, helping you make healthcare easier so that life can be better.
So as we start the fourth quarter, Blazers got a long way to go here for first. Third down. Oh boy, we'll guess 18.
It's a long way. Par 5.
Starting to drizzle here a little bit once again at Wiseman Field. Have lots of different weather. Had high winds late this afternoon. Couple of rain showers, lightning delay. Just hoping to get all of this in. Morehouse is in the gun. 4 wide receivers in the set. Fires, it's caught. Here's Stoll, and Stoll's going to have a first down across the 35 out to the 39-yard line.
Nice second effort there from Stoll to get that first down. Just a great heads-up play there.
They'll go back to the 2x2 set on first down, and a flag comes in. Well, what we got going on here, that official came marching in like maybe there was some jawing going on. I don't know. Just a false start.
One step forward, 2 steps back.
60 yards in penalties against the Blazers tonight. Twins to either side once again, 1st and 15. Morehouse to throw, fires, caught, far side, Greiman, grabbed by the shirt tail and hauled down. Got a few yards back. We'll call it 4 on the completion. 2nd down and 11. Blazer conference schedule, like I say, in a couple of weeks starts at Lander, at Rollins, home against Riverton and Buffalo, back-to-back weeks, and finishes at Douglas. Now Morehouse drops the snap, but still gets the pitch off. Brady has some room. Nunu's going to have a first down. Out to midfield.
Yeah, nice show of speed there from Nunu.
Nice show of toughness by Morehouse after he picked up that shotgun snap. He got drilled. Got the ball into Brady's hands when he needed to. Thirteenth first down for Torrington tonight. Trips to the left side, Stoll all alone to the right. Torrington moving the ball, keeping the clock going. The give, Brady up the middle, and he's going to be gang tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, a host of Indians in the backfield there. No chance for Nunu.
Ridgen Smith and Eli Lacey.
Bronco Grillhouse score update for you. The Bills taking it to the Dolphins, 31-10 in the third.
2nd and 11 Blazers. Just a 1-yard loss by Brady. Back to their 49. Morehouse to throw. Now flushed from the pocket. Looking, pointing, hangs this one up, and it's incomplete. Threw that a long way. Both Stoll and Hibben were in the vicinity, but still about 10 yards away from that one. That'll stop the clock at 9:15 here in the fourth. And a 3rd down and 11 now, Blazers. Set 2-by-2. Ryan's in the gun. Gets a nice block there by Brady. Fires. This one is picked off. Just kind of floated that one down the field to Greiman, and Jackson Boyd stepped in front of him for the Blazers' first turnover of the night.
Yeah, good job by Boyd there on the coverage. Was all over Greiman.
Kid's going to be a good football player.
Yes,
Just
he
a
is.
sophomore.
Called his name a lot tonight.
Oh, yeah. Probably more than any other. So we'll see what the Indians can do with the change in possession here. Down 35-7. Here with 9 minutes and change to play. Torrington going to go to 2-1 on the year, as they'll rush 5. Castaneda, nice little inside pitch. It's coming. Meyer, not much. Chased down from behind by Caden Romig. Picks up 3 that could have gone for more had Romig not been there. As the Blazers really stacked the box and came right through, allowing that inside pitch to be productive. 2 to the left, 1 to the right for the Indians. Pistol formation, pitch back. Richards looking for room on the far side, puts his head down, takes on Mac Hibben. Across the 45 out to the 46. Good enough for a pickup of a couple more. 3rd down and 4 now, Cheyenne Central.
Richards averaging 5 yards a carry, 50 yards on 10.
Three wide receivers in the pattern for Central once again. Blazers will rush 5. And here's the give. Going nowhere. Prescott trying to get something out of it. He's going to lose yardage. He'll get to the 45, nothing more. 4th down in Indian territory and 5 yards to go. And the Indians will go for it.
I like the call there. See what happens here late in the game.
Castaneda. Shotgun, going to send Meyer in motion across the formation. Straight drop back, now receiving heat. Fires over the middle, and it is caught for a 1st down at the Torrington 39-yard line. And that is Ty Reisdorfer.
Yeah, what a catch there. Had to scoop it up from hitting the ground. Got the 1st down for him.
5th first down of the contest for the Indians. 1st and 10, Central JV at the Blazer 49. Castaneda with Prescott in motion. Another bad snap to him. Somehow gets it up off the turf. Throws forward to Prescott, but they're in the backfield. That middle linebacker we keep calling all game here, Caden Romick.
Yeah, he's out of game 2 on defense for Torrington.
Came up a little bit gimpy here. See if he stays in there. That's going to lose a yard, 2nd and 11. Romick going to stay in the ball game. Pistol formation, fake the give. Castaneda wants to throw, rolls right, hangs this one up. Great sideline route, and a catch made at the 30-yard line. That is Zach Brenchley. They'll mark him back at the 31, but say he got his feet in on a real nice design by the Indians. Moves the chains, 1st and 10. Indians driving. Castaneda from the gun. Looks near side. Fires, and this one's picked off. Drew Kramer had his body in front of Meyer, and he wasn't going anywhere. Plucks it, and it'll be Blazer ball down at the 5.
Yeah, nice job by Kramer there. Looks like he was posting up on the block. Got his body in front of him, got the pick. Now Torrington can just burn some time off the clock here.
Keep wanting to say stay tuned for the high school football scoreboard show, but we got to wait 24 hours for it. Maybe 25.
Yeah, as you talked about earlier, Grant, our CWAC game of the week tomorrow night in Lusk, as the number 1 team in 1A 9-man in the state, Lingle, travels to take on the Tigers. 6 o'clock kick for that one on 98.3.
So the Blazers in the shadow of their own goalpost here. This one's going to be blown dead as Kramer hits the turf. And Torrington's going to be backed up half the distance to the goal.
That's about the only bad thing we can say for Torrington tonight is the penalties.
Now Morehouse check it. Kramer going to be standing in his end zone, kind of playing quarterback now. He'll just run it out. Get some positive yardage. This is going to pick up about 6 or 7. Yeah, they'll set it down on the 9. So give Drew Kramer 7 yards on that carry. That will bring up a 2nd down and a long 6 for Torrington.
Been a nice balanced rushing attack for the Blazers, approaching about 175 yards on the ground.
Kramer still in there running the show. The give is to Brady. Nice change of pace for Nunu here, and he's on the run. To the 30, to the 40, to midfield, and pushed out of bounds. Brady showing some speed. Boy, stop, change directions.
Yeah, then turn on the burners there. Thought he got 40 out of it, but they're going to spot it at about the 48 here.
And no cramps tonight for Nunu. That was a big problem last week against Wheatland. Fresh 4 for the Blazers. Here's the give. Can't quite see who got the ball for Torrington. Across the 50 down to the 47. And that is Kang Alleman Velasquez. First carry is a Torrington Trailblazer. Picks up 5. 2nd and 5. Kramer going to keep it himself. Has a block on the near side. Got a 1st down and more to the 30. And ran out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. He's running past Indians now. They'll spot it at the 19.
I'll have to see what the flag is here.
Oh, didn't see that.
Couple of them on the ground.
Coming back. Probably the block that sprung him. Kang Alleman Velasquez is a 5'10", 170-pound junior. Wears number 32 for the Blazers.
Holding call on the Blazers, so that'll set them back a little more here. With just 3.5 minutes left in this one.
Torrington, I'm sure, will want to keep it on the ground here. Part of the reason Kramer's in the game. Not that he can't throw, but let him get some reps and give Morehouse a break. Alleman Velasquez the carry again. Not much here. Picks up a couple. 3rd down and 13 now for Torrington at their own 45-yard line. Two minutes, 50 seconds left. Two receivers to the left side, one to the right. Full house backfield here as Kramer will run out of it. Drew, as another flag comes in, gets it across midfield down to the 44 of Central. But again, hold everything with yellow on the field at the line of scrimmage. Blazers marching backwards.
Would have been a 10-yard pickup there.
Blazers now approaching the century mark in yardage on penalties, 85. Another hold. This will send him back to the 35-yard line. Stay with us here following the game. We'll run through stats for you. Have a word from Coach Steinmetz before we break out of here tonight. Third and a country mile now. Here's the give right up the middle, and this is Dorian Leal. Nice pickup from him. That's way back to the original line of scrimmage here at the 49 before all these penalties started. It's going to be fourth down for Torrington. We'll call it 9. And the Blazers will bring out the punting unit. Hackett standing at about his 37. Letting time tick off. Good snap to him, and he'll bang it out of there. This high end-over-ender that's going to drive Boyd back. The wind must have changed direction or something, because that's sailed into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Indians at the 20. But Holden really showing off the big leg tonight for sure.
Yeah, had some help with the wind there. Now that flag heading straight south on us. Wind picked up after it calmed down there for a bit.
Yep. Yeah, once it changed direction, started blowing again. Keeping it cool, though, here. Not many fans have left. Enjoying a good Blazer victory tonight. Castaneda on first down is the Blazers only rushing 3. He'll fire this one right out of bounds and hit one of the chain gang.
Got nobody in the area, really. Just threw it away. Just a minute 20 to go here.
Once again, Torrington, next ball game. A week from tomorrow on the road at Yuma, Colorado. We'll have that one for you, although I will be taking a break from that ball game. And we'll double check start time for you. We're still thinking 7. And here comes Castaneda, ran out of bounds on a hustle play by Alaman Velasquez. Like the motor on that kid. Both offensively and defensively, goes all out. Pickup of 3 on the play, 3rd and 7. Now Central. Clock stopped on the out of bounds play with a minute 13. Two to the right, 1 to the left for the Indians. Here's Castaneda, rolls, fires, this one's incomplete. It was partially tipped, and Boyd had trouble hauling it in, kind of sat on his shoulder pad for a second, then fell harmlessly to the turf. That was thanks to Bo Martinez, who got a hand on it. 4th down now for Central. And 6, as we said, from their own 24. They'll go for it.
One more stop here, then victory formation for the Blazers.
Castaneda has to dig this one up once again. Rolls, fires, this is incomplete. Looking for Meyer in the flat. That'll turn the ball over for the second time tonight for Torrington. And as Ryan said, Blazers will line up in victory formation, and this one will be in the books. Well, I don't know about you, but this is a lot better than not showing up at the field tonight for a game.
Yes, it is.
That's what the Blazers were faced with. Had it not been for the Indians sending up a team for them to play.
Yeah, good to get 2 home wins right off the bat. Undefeated at home, and then you go to Yuma. Long trip south.
Morehouse will go up under center, take a knee. Yeah, that figures on being what, about a 2-3 hour drive?
About 2.5, I looked up the other day.
Down there to the eastern Colorado Plains. So 3 roadies in a row coming up here for Torrington. Second knee taken by Morehouse, and this one is history. The remaining 20 seconds will tick off the clock. Teams will line up, and you can bet there's going to be a lot of good games being exchanged in the handshake line here, and a big thank you from the Torrington coaches. Torrington wins it tonight. Had a little bit of everything in the weather department. Wind, lightning, a delay with that, an abbreviated halftime following that lightning delay, and it all works out to a 35-7 victory for the Torrington Trailblazers over the Cheyenne Central Junior Varsity Indians. We'll take a break here at Wiseman Field and be back to bring on the post-game show for you coming up after this.
Are you planning a kitchen remodel but don't know where to start?
Hi, this is Dan Shields from Century Lumber. Start with semi-custom diamond cabinets and Century Lumber. Diamond cabinets offer the latest door styles and finishes at an affordable price. I can walk you through all the features and benefits and provide a free estimate and expert design. Stop in and turn that vision of your dream kitchen into a reality with the help of Century Lumber Center in Torrington.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Domino's carryout deal means you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each when you order online or by phone. Just in case there's any confusion, we've even set up a helpful website to confirm if today is a day you can carry out one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each. Just go to howaboutoday.com to find out if Domino's carryout deal is valid today. Spoiler alert, it is. Carryout only. Ask for this offer. Availability and charges may vary. Size availability varies by crust type. Excludes XL and specialty. Your local store may charge extra for some toppings and sauces.
Torrington wins it tonight, 35-7 over the Cheyenne Central Junior Varsity Indians. And end of the game wrap-up is brought to you by number 34. The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to the youth in our area. Shad and the crew at number 34 have been serving our area for over 15 years. They're currently looking for a family care coordinator, family support partner. So call 532-0134 to learn more about employment opportunities. Number 34 bringing you end of the game stats. Blazers struck first in this one, 3:52 left in the first, as Colby Sandusky, the first of 3 touchdowns on the night. This one a 9-yard catch from Morehouse. Hackett's kick made it 7-0, and then the Blazers added to it. In the second quarter, 11:46 left, Landry Greiman a 58-yard run. Hackett's kick made it 14-0, but then the Indians come back. 3:23 left in the second, and it was Conrad Prescott, a 3-yard run for Cheyenne. Peterson's kick cut the score to a touchdown lead for Torrington, 14-7. Then the lightning delay ensued, about 35, 40 minutes of that, and it was all Torrington after that. So they still had to play out the rest of the second quarter. And with 1:28 left, the Blazers got a big touchdown. Second one from Colby Sandusky, 8-yard run, made it 21-7. Both teams did not even go to the locker room for halftime. Just an abbreviated 4 minutes here, staying warm out on the field. And then in the third quarter, Blazers get the ball first, and they score on it. How many times have they worked that into success over the years? 8:02 left in the third. How about a halfback pass by Landry Griman to Mac Hibben? 41 yards total for that one. Hackett's kick made it 28-7. Pretty much over by then. The Blazers add to it as Colby Sandusky gets his third touchdown, running it in from 7 yards out at the 4:03 mark in the third quarter for the final score, 35-7. Blazers finish with 15 first downs. Central was 6. Torrington penalized. Oh, my goodness. Shall we say 11 times tonight, 85 yards. Central penalized 4 times for 20 yards. 2 fumbles on the part of the Indians that led to turnovers, and 1 interception thrown by Ryan Morehouse tonight. Central also turned the ball over on downs twice. As Ryan trying to, I think we got a door locked over there, but I'll let him also run through the stats here just real quick. Ryan, if you could run through Torrington's stats there for us, and we'll get Coach Steinmetz all queued up here.
Mic on. Thank you. Let's do it real quick. Leading Torrington in rushing. Griman with 64 yards on just 2 carries, had that 58-yard run and the touchdown there. Passing, Morehouse went 10 of 14 through the air, 111 yards and a touchdown. Also Griman with that halfback pass, 41-yard touchdown. And receiving-wise, Hibben led receivers with 67 yards and a touchdown, and Sandusky caught one in the end zone as well. And we're joined by head coach Russell Steinmetz.
Yes, we are. Got him mic'd up here, and Russ, great job tonight. We saw a little bit of everything in that ball game, but boy, things really, really turned for the Blazers following the lightning delay. I thought that was pretty huge for you. Got that big score going into the half, got the ball back, scored again, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, we got that ball back. We had a fumble recovery. I think it was Heim that grabbed that fumble recovery. So, no, and then it was a real short time on the clock, and we were able to punch one in, and then real short halftime, we were able to put another one back on the board.
It seems like as we go through these games through the year, somebody gets featured maybe a little bit more than others, and it was Colby Sandusky's night with 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think one receiving and 2 on the ground, if I remember right. But no, great hard runner. He has so many tangibles. We got to start using him a little bit on defense too. He's fast, he's strong, powerful back. I don't know if he ever went down on the first contact, so just the yards after contact with that kid is great. And then, even toward the end there, Nunu Brady breaks a long one there. So
that was a great run.
Yeah, it's team effort for sure.
Russell, we didn't have much things as far as negative to say about the Blazers, but penalties, big tonight.
Yeah, penalties, not good. We run for them every Monday, and Coach Nicola and I do it with them. So as these
you better get in shape over the weekend.
Yeah, as these flags keep flying, I'm not enjoying it, but is what it is. Live and learn. Just the procedural penalties are the ones that are like sticking out in my head, in my mind, that we can't have those as we go down the stretch. We can't line up offsides, either the lineman or we had a receiver do it toward the end. So no, we've got to fix those procedural penalties.
I was going to say also a big night for Landry Griman too. Ran one in from midfield. That was a great one, and also he's got an arm on him, doesn't he? And you featured that tonight with that big strike to Hibben.
Yeah, that was big. We ran it a couple times during the week, and I'm like, all right, we'll see how this works. And, it actually worked. Going to the middle of the field, you don't see that very often. But, it worked good. Griman, just speed and what he does defensively. I mean, he might not be on the board in the point category, but just his coverage, how he's able to drop into coverage, how he's able to come down and tackle. He had a couple great shoot tackles there down the stretch there.
Out of a game like this and getting this thing scheduled and getting it done, did you get everything out of it that you wanted to?
Before we started tonight, we're down one coach. Coach Workman's at home, so he'll be joining us back here shortly. But it was Wolf, Nicola, and I talking, and I go, you know what? No matter what we do, this is better than not having a game this week. Because, there was at one time we had an open this week. And so no matter what, it was better. As far as I know, injury-free. So, that's one thing you're always thinking about is the injuries. But, no, I thought it was way better than having a bye week this week, and I thought we got something out of it because – we just have to be very versatile on offense and defense. We kind of had an idea what we would see, but we didn't know exactly. And so kind of just roll the ball out and play some, recess football here.
And a big thanks to Central. They didn't have to do this and brought a team up here and a competitive team to play it.
Yeah, absolutely. Very competitive team. Some of these kids were missing their pregame practice because they travel over to Laramie tomorrow night for a varsity game.
Yeah, very much. Well, another different kind of ball game next week. This one next week starts a 3-game road stretch for you as it goes into conference season following that. But you head to Yuma, Colorado, and definitely Torrington tie in the athletic department down there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 3.5 hours, whatever it's going to be. But no, we're going to go down there. Never coached, played football in Colorado, so it's going to be exciting.
Awesome. Well, it's probably good to have an extra day, too, I would imagine. Instead of looking at it in 7 days, you look at it at 8.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the kids some recovery, fix some things, and, be ready to play. We've watched Yuma the last few years because they would play Burns right before we would play Burns. And so we've seen them on film for years now, so yes.
Okay. Well, enjoy that trip. Hope it's successful. Great job tonight. We appreciate you coming up, joining us, and get ready to run some penalty runs next Monday, I guess.
Oh, goody.
All right, Russ. Thanks. Great job tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Russell.
Head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers. His team victorious tonight with a 35-7 victory over the Central JV. Well, handing out some thank yous. I want to thank Jesse Lassard running our camera here tonight for our YouTube broadcast, and Ryan Caith. Ryan will be right back on the air with you tomorrow night. Big CWAC tilt for the Kerm CWAC game of the week on 98.3 as Lingle travels up to Lusk, so don't forget to listen to that. Chris Jenkins back at the station, Master Controls, always thank you for your tremendous work, and Tim Hurst will be back on with you tomorrow night, 10:05, 98.3 with the Scoreboard Show. So that will about do it for us, Bubs. So, again, your final score tonight on a Thursday night special. Blazers take down the Cheyenne Central JV 35-7. We wish you a very happy Wyoming weekend, everybody. Thanks for listening and watching, and we will talk with you next week. Back to the studios at Cinch Country KGOS.